Hello! Welcome to my Psychic Zodiac tribe. I hope you're all well, and thank you for once again joining in for your Zodiac Wheel reading for November 2019. Well, we're on the home stretch now to 2020. What a year it's been. It hasn't finished yet. Of course, this is November, and we've learned a lot through it out of all these energies, and a lot of you, I feel, have noticed that we seem to be travelling at warp speed. Well, yes, in a lot of ways that's actually quite true. The acceleration has moved up a gear. And with that, we have also been experiencing the Pluto-Saturn conjunction in Capricorn, as well as the stelliums that have been taking place in Capricorn at the beginning of the year, and we've got another one coming at the end of the year. So there's a bit of an acceleration with that, a quickening. Testings, initiations. So keeping in mind that the Capricorn energy is one that does govern the serious side of things, and I have felt that this year has been a bit serious at times, so I'm sure there's those of you that can relate to that. Now this month I'm focusing on each sign's frequency to give you a general reading and a guide for your sun sign, rising sign and moon sign. So I will delve into the different doorways of each zodiac house and share the message I find there with you. Now this will reveal aspects of your career, your health, friendship, debt, love, family, and then following the zodiac spread is your confirmation card with this month's animal totem, which I use the beautiful animal cards here. They're very gorgeous, lots of lovely helpful information, and I'd like to also welcome any of you new viewers, and just to let you know, this is a general reading for the collective, but please do join our tribe and become a member of our community by clicking on that subscribe button there. Hello Libra, here is your zodiac wheel reading for November for Libra 2019. Okay, so I will just center and focus here now on the Libran frequencies. Breathing in slowly and deeply, exhaling slowly and completely. Do that a few more times and settle and focus. Libra needs balance, needs harmony to prevail. I invite Great Spirit and angels and my guides to join me with this reading for Libra, and thank you for any messages that come through in this reading for Libra's highest good and for the good of all concerned. So what messages are there for Libra for November? Wonderful. starting point. Oh, lovely! Queen of Pentacles. Earth sign energy. Connecting with your earth energy, Libra. Maybe being too much in your head, thinking too much, overthinking too much. This is saying needing to ground yourself. Overthinking causes confusion. This is saying one thing at a time with the Queen energy. Okay, now this is also showing me here with the Six of Pentacles that gifts are abounding as well. Which, you know, here with this Libran energy, because we've had a bit of a lineup of planets in Libra through October, and now coming into November they're shifting their energy. But from all of the effort that you put in through October, you are going to be receiving the benefits from that. And this is generosity, given and received. Okay? Which is really nice. So, Mercury in Scorpio is also affecting your second house, Libra. So you've got Mercury going retrograde there on the 31st of October, and then it will go direct. So it's going to be retrograde until the 20th of November when it starts moving in direct mode again. So there may be things that you need to go over. Communication may need to be cleared up, because Mercury in Leo wants you to dig deep. It's not necessarily the most comfortable place for Mercury in Scorpio, in that second house, but yeah, it wants you to dig deep. So a good time to just retrace and check up on any communication that needs to be sorted out, or I'm being told here, Spirit is saying, don't explain yourself. You don't have to explain yourself. So that might be another thing that the Mercury in Scorpio is wanting you to learn and to grow from. Okay? Now, this will be affecting your resources, and you will be delving into how to use that better, because you want to get to the core of anything. You want to get to, you won't be satisfied with superficial knowledge. And you could be also finding that communications are actually intense, because with this Queen of Swords there's a bit of gossip. You know, there's a saying that and it comes from a wonderful inspirational speaker, and a wonderful guide, actually, known as Wayne Dyer, and it basically is saying that, you know, don't listen to the good opinion of others. All right, so you really do have to switch off from worrying or being too affected by what other people think with this with this Page of Swords. Sorry. It is communication card. It is an information card. It's telephone calls, emails. It's all that kind of information. but it can be very cutting, and it can be one of spitefulness as well. So watch that in yourself, and also, you know, don't take on board other people's opinion. You know, and until they've walked a mile in your shoes, what would they know? Really. Now here in your area of home and family, there's comings and goings, people rushing in and people leaving. There's a strong air sign energy around here. So there's Libra, Gemini and Aquarius are the air signs. So maybe you're dealing with people that come under those air sign energies, or maybe, you know, it is about you rushing around in the home or in and out of the home. But there is some sort of sudden arrival or sudden departure that is being indicated in the home here. Now, there is a need here for you to build a more solid foundation. And if you haven't, then you need to really start doing that and focus back in on your home life so that your base is solid. Okay, for those of you that may have you know, really struggled through the early part of your life, which gives you the sense of feeling a lack of firm footing. But just know that that is what's driving you to be able to build a more solid foundation from your own hard work. And the Saturn energy is actually backing that up for you. Saturn in the 4th house. That's backing up that energy there for you. Saturn in Capricorn. And you've also got Pluto there backing it up as well. So it's because Pluto and Saturn are travelling together in Capricorn and have been for quite some time. So their energies are very, very prominent. And you may be feeling the effects of that. Now, the way clear for you to use your adventurous spirit, I'm being told here, you want to use it in conjunction with your partner, or you are actually really putting a lot of energy into finding that partner. For some of you Librans, this is a good time to do it here through November. Hearts being healed, broken emotions or upset here in the area of fun and matters of the heart. So I am going to ask for some divine direction with the divine direction cards to clarify the Three of Swords with matters of the heart, fun, children, hobbies, entertainment. What do Librans need to know in regards to their love life and their pursuit for balance and harmony? Okay. Oh, well, there you go. It's a positive. So it's wanting you to focus more on the positive thoughts than the negative thoughts. That's what I'm being told as that came out. So it's saying that a positive time is ahead for you. So smile. Know that everything is going well. Everything is going well. It may not be perfect in your terms of what perfection is, but it is going well. And, you know, just keep in mind that what you think is what you get. So the thought vibration brings it to you. Yes, our vibration is a thought. Thoughts and feelings are the vibrational energy that human beings run from. And so if you're focusing on the negative things, and that's where your thoughts are more often than not, then what you think is what you get. Okay, so you might be focusing on the negative 60% of the time and only focusing on the positive 40% of the time. So you're going to get more negative events than you are positive. And it's not just, you know, I think that I'm going to have a beautiful car, so to speak. It's about feeling the positivity as well. So that is your message, to really check in with yourself whether you're coming from a positive thought or a negative thought, and get into that positive vibration to attract more positive things unfolding for you in your love life and your area of fun and entertainment and matters of the heart. Now here in your working life and your health life, you've got the Magician. So you may need to get on top of those checkups. Make sure that you don't put things off, because to me the Magician is also a doctor card or a medicine, you know, health and medicine. So this is saying, you know, get the ball rolling. If there's something that's been niggling at you, get onto it as soon as possible, because it will bring about beneficial results. In your working life, the Magician is letting you know that as above, so below. So also getting into tune where you can with what you consider to be your job, or a job. You know, what do you love? And try and incorporate what you love into your life. Then you may find that you will be doing more and more of what you love, and that could very well end up being your income or your permanent job. The Magician is about magic. It is about being careful of how we use our words. Our words have more power than what some of us actually realise. Now, the Devil is also about temptation, when I see that. So, are you dealing with someone who has an addictive nature or an obsessive nature? Whether they're in a business partner or relationship or friendship, there's some one-on-one situation that you deal with another person, and that involves some kind of obsessive addiction type quality. This is also the Saturn card, and it is also the Capricorn energy. But with the Capricorn energy, you know, you've got to try to not self-sabotage, because you can self-sabotage, and you know, only you looking within can determine whether or not you've been sabotaging your own relationships or partnerships. Now, around the 22nd of November, the moon enters into Libra. So around that time, you will be seeking peace and harmony in your marriage or your relationships or your potential partner. And there's also that wanting to socialise around that time too, being more social and out and about. So that can also bring some joy for you Librans. Now, with the world up here in the area of other people, and it's the enterprise area of the wheel. It's also about contracts, so there's some sort of contract or commitment being made that means the world to you. So I do feel that you will benefit from going into things deeply with others. Which is interesting, I feel. Because it is a completion. The world is a completion, and then next to it you have the other cycle. This is the beginning. So there's a completion of an old way and an old cycle that brings rewards and gratification and harmony and the feeling of being able to have the world at your feet. And then there's a beginning of a new adventure opening up with the Fool there. Starting afresh. Lifting those bonds that have held you back. The Capricorn energy is being released and you're being lifted up out of it. It's very serious, the Capricorn energy. A little bit too serious sometimes, I think. And then we have, here in your career, Librans, is the Knight of Pentacles. So methodically plodding along and being practical, and practical considerations is the message of the Prince of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. And that's in your career and the zenith of the wheel. So you've got two knights sort of balancing each other out. A lot of rushing around, but also the methodical, practical methods and common sense being the mainstay. So I feel like there's some new business opportunity opening up. There's one that's come to a close. You've gone as far as you can with that, and then now there's a new cycle coming out of that, a new beginnings, and a sense of enjoyment and adventure with that, but still needing to apply practical, methodical methods. Great news here with hopes and wishes and friendships and groups that you may be associated with, and putting your ideas into action also. So I'm feeling there with that you will you could even be studying something. Or embarking on a new studies, which could be to do with this new career that you're looking into. Learning new skills, learning new information. And now this is letting me know that there has been a sense of loss there's a little bit of melancholy there with that Five of Cups. So all is not lost is the main message that this card has. Even though, you know, from where you're viewing it, it does look like it, but all is not lost. So, you know, practice those positive affirmations for those of you that enjoy positive affirmations. Realizing if you keep focusing on the loss that you're feeling, that vibration will attract more loss. Whereas if you focus, when that sense of loss comes in, you know, allow it to come in and pass it and let it pass through, but then quickly replace it with a sense of well-being, and let yourself know that all is well. Now I will get a confirmation card reading here for you from the Animal Medicine deck. What is Libra's totem animal for November 2019? What messages do you have for Libra? Thank you. Oh, two messages. Okay, first of all we have the Prince of Summer with Dear Medicine. And Dear Medicine says you can expect to kindle a new romantic relationship or close platonic friendship. You may suddenly receive an emotional message from someone or be invited to a social event. Lovely. Which I did feel with that Page of Wands up there, that there was some sort of social activity that you're going to be hearing from and receiving news about. And for those of you that are in a commitment, it could just be that you're able to rekindle that romantic relationship and do a little bit more pampering with each other. So the Princess of Summer, and that's a timing, summer, for you also Libra, is sensitive, kind, open-hearted, but inexperienced. Okay, so, you know, this is a whole brand new thing that's unfolding here for you, Libra. So maybe some of you have never done this before, and that could be a little bit daunting or scary, but feel the fear and do it anyway, because this is letting you know that it's definitely beneficial. Bit of romance never goes astray. King of Summer, the Penguin. So summer Libra, look for signs of summer. There's things unfolding and developing come summer. A trustworthy person or relationship enters your life. You may receive wise and compassionate advice from someone who speaks directly from the heart. Okay, so there's wise counsel on its way, that's letting you know. And the key words for the King of Summer and Penguin is warm-hearted, devoted, loving and faithful. Oh, isn't that lovely? So that's some really good messages there for you, Libra. So whatever it is that you've had to let go of, I feel that it is for the best. And even though there is a bit of a sense of loss with it, from what they're showing me here, it was holding you back, and now you're going to be able to move into the direction that you're truly meant to go. Okay, so thank you, Libra. Thank you for joining me for your November Zodiac Wheel reading. Now, for those of you that are interested in when the full moon is, that's on the 12th of November. And for those of you that like to make your new moon wishes and put forward your intentions with the new moon, you will find that on the 27th of November is the new moon. So they're the two main phases of the moon that I think we often will notice more than the other phases. That's not to say that all phases of the moon don't take us through all our phases of our emotions and what therefore affect us daily, but yeah, there's some of the shifts that will take place around the 12th and then again at the 27th. Okay, so thank you, Libra, so much for joining me. Please do like and share. If you would like more information, you can see that down in the description box below, and I will have more updates and watch parties, answer questions if you would like through my Psychic Astrology group on Facebook. And if you'd like to get in contact with me, you can send me an email to my email address and I will get back to you. So many blessings and much love to you, Libra. Until next time, namaste.